Hey guys, how's it going? So in this vid, I'm titling it something like um, spirits slash entities with alcohol or in relation to alcohol. There's a lot of misconception around this, so it's a basic teach that I'm sharing with you guys today. And if you do like the information on the vid, show the like, share the vid. It might truly help someone, or it might lead them to another vid. It might open their eyes to the idea and fact that there's other help out there. Real, clean help that you're actually entitled to. So, okay, where to start? So, alcohol, when you're working with entities, or if you're just going through life in general, if it's misused, obviously you can open doors on yourself that you don't want, especially if you don't know what you're doing, okay? So, in most of the works that you do with entity, that I do at least, I always offer alcohol, okay? But now, when you're offering alcohol, it's a sign of offering, obviously, and it leaves a certain smell on its own. But if you are yourself intoxicated and you're smelling like that same alcohol, the smell isn't the same, guys. Remember, it has a stench to it. It no longer has that nice smell that they are looking for in that smell. It's been abused and used, and you come into them with how do I say, not in your complete senses, because there's sometimes with certain entities in certain cases, it actually helps if you're a little bit high, a little bit, or if you can at least get yourself in a state of drunkenness or highness naturally. It does enhance certain spells and works with certain entities. So I'm not, contradicting myself, but I'm talking the direct link between alcohol and spirits and entities. So again, firstly, don't present yourself drunk to entity. Don't be drunk. Don't smell of alcohol. Again, the smell of alcohol on you is not the same as that glass or cup of wine or whiskey or brandy that you offer in entity. Okay? Even the spells that you do where you yourself participate in a drink, that is different. You're having a drink and you offer a drink, you put it down. You are not drunk. You are not in a stupor. You are not stinking of it. The higher entities that count, the ones of rank I'm talking now, your demon kings, your demon princes, your lords. It's extremely disrespectful to them. It's disrespectful to yourself, and you will fail in your spell. You will fail in your invocation. That's the best you could hope for if you do it in a drunk state. Worst case, they will be so disrespected, they will even lash out on you. Okay, and you can, yes, put a curse on yourself by doing so, and you will most likely, in a drunken state, open doors to lower entities that will cause shit in your life and shit in your home. It is that simple. So it's disrespectful, it's unprepared, it's going in with no knowledge, it's going in not as your complete self. So if you're not your complete self, firstly, you cannot call upon entity correctly, you cannot visualize them correctly, you cannot be respectful to them in a proper manner. So alcohol, the stench of it, the abuse of it, in spell work and invocation is a big, big no-no. Short vid, guys. I thought I'd teach it to you guys because I've had a couple of questions about it lately, especially when people are going through shit, which I get it. Again, control your mind, control your breathing. And on another note of disrespect, remember our relationship with entity is basically everything in your invocation, in your requests, in your spell work. Another viewer asked, is it disrespectful to release your semen on sigil, especially of an archangel? The answer is yes. Okay, it's not an ignorant question. It's not a stupid question. I don't believe in such things. But just to cover that, if people want, it's disrespectful. There are times, and I've mentioned a few vids before, or you can hit me up and I'll explain to you better. There are times when sexual secretion is needed in spells. Then it's a different story. But just to do it, especially on an archangel sigil or picture, it's the same as doing the alcohol, going drunk for entity. It's extremely disrespectful when you're actually looking for big shit. So again, go into these practices with knowledge, which is why I share the vids and the knowledge. And again, guys, if you're doing any of my help or services, simply mail me or comment down below and I will get back to you. Okay, all the best.